I know that you're excited to dive into today's exciting program, but before we do, I want to let you know that on Monday, September 11th, our amazing Love Energy Wellness community begins another running of our fall 21-day total body and mind health reset maintenance program based on a true functional medicine detox. If you're the kind of person who's had enough of feeling run down, low energy, low mood, low libido, joint pain, brain fog, bloating, weight gain over the summer, and not sleeping well, then this supportive community event is for you. You may not have realized it, but there's only two reasons we become unwell: deficiencies and toxicities. This naturopathic doctor-formulated detox protocol has helped hundreds of thousands of people just like you by combining the best of ancient Ayurvedic wisdom and modern functional medicine to remove those toxicities and replace those deficiencies so that you can finally feel your best in just 21 days, guaranteed, or your money back. The best part is, right now, our partner, Equilife, the global leader in functional medicine, is offering a $28 savings on the world-renowned functional medicine detox formulated by naturopathic Dr. Stephen Cabral when you buy 3 kits for your 21-day journey with us. Healthy people already know the only way to become well and lose weight is by removing the underlying root causes holding you back, and this is how you do it. To learn more about the Total Body and Mind Reset program featuring the Dr. Cabral Functional Medicine Detox, go to loveenergywellness.com/transform, where you can also join our Love Energy Wellness private community and support group. I've made this super easy for you. We also have a free educational detox course for those of you who like to know all the facts and what to expect. These 21 days are going to happen regardless. It would be amazing to finally have the results that you've been looking for when it does, would it not? Order your protocol today so you have it in time to join us. Now enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, visionary entrepreneurs and seekers of boundless success, today we embark on a transformative journey delving into the very essence of human needs and their profound connections to the intricate tapestry of health and business triumphs. As disciples of our own destiny, we recognize that just as a masterful goal in life taps into your desires, so too must we acknowledge the uncharted territories within your hierarchy of needs, where unfulfilled nuances wield the power to build formidable barriers in both our personal well-being and entrepreneurial conquests. But fear not, for the beacon of wellness beckons us forward, a beacon that not only illuminates a path to holistic vitality, but also offers a strategic portal through which we can break these boundaries and transform our minds, bodies, and businesses through integrative health. Hello, I'm Jeffrey Mort. If you're like most entrepreneurs, you're busy taking care of business, yet who's taking care of you? If you're ready to take your energy and performance to the next level in your life and your business, then this podcast is for you, because today you're going to start breaking boundaries of your mind, body, and business with integrative health. And when you do that, your possibilities are limitless. I'm grateful you're here. Yes, as always, I am grateful. Thank you so much for joining us here today on the Breaking Boundaries for Entrepreneurs podcast. Welcome to another Healthy Thursday episode specifically for you. This is episode number 22. And of course, you'll want to stay to the end when we bring it all together on how to avoid failure and reach your next level of success with integrative health. And for all the show notes and links, such as the free worksheet on today's success topic, and I'll show it to you right here. This is what it looks like if you're watching on video. Visit jeffreymort.com and click on the podcast button. A quick shout out to our listeners from our last episode, Getting Business Done in Atlanta, Georgia, Phoenix, Arizona, Fremont, California, all the way over there in Singapore on the other side of the world from me, even in Brazil, and yes, right in my backyard, Laconia, New Hampshire, just to name a few. Today, my friend, you're going to discover Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs as we dive into part 6 of our DESTRESS Protocol series discussing emotional balance. As you already know, DESTRESS is an acronym that stands for diet, exercise, stress reduction, toxin removal, rest, emotional balance, which we're talking about today, science-backed supplements, and success mindset. So that is DESTRESS. And we've been covering these topics by the even episodes so far here on the Breaking Boundaries podcast, beginning with episode number 12. And we'll be wrapping this up in a couple of weeks on Healthy Thursday, and then on to some new topics that I can't wait to unfold for you. Every entrepreneur has some sort of a boundary, and one of those boundaries might be balancing entrepreneurial well-being through the hierarchy of needs. That's right. Today, we're delving into a topic that's essential for every entrepreneur's well-being, integrative health, and how it relates to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. As business owners, we often prioritize our professional goals, but neglecting our fundamental needs can have a significant impact on emotional balance through fulfilling these needs and the far-reaching implications it has on our entrepreneurial journey. So to kick things off, let's dive into Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This psychological theory, proposed by Mr. Abraham Harold Maslow, an American psychologist born in 1908, and he transitioned from this planet in 1970. And he's the one who created a theory of psychological health predicated on fulfilling 8 human needs in priority. This culmination outlines a pyramid of human needs, starting from the most basic physiological requirements and progressing up the pyramid to higher order needs. At the base of the pyramid, we have psychological needs like food, water, and shelter. And as we move up the pyramid, we encounter things like safety, love, and belonging, esteem, and at the top, there's self-actualization needs. So we're going to talk about the crucial role in emotional balance. It is crucial to recognize how these needs influence our emotional balance. When we're struggling to meet certain needs, it can create stress, it can create anxiety, and even impact our mental health. For instance, if we were constantly worried about where our next meal was coming from, it's going to be difficult to focus on things like business growth. This interconnectedness between our well-being and business success is something entrepreneurs just can't afford to ignore. And I don't use that term that often. We're going to talk about next, we're going to unfold the impact on health and business. So not meeting each level of needs can become a major barrier in both health and in business. Take the need for safety, for instance, feeling secure in our environment. If an entrepreneur is constantly in financial instability, it not only affects their personal life, but also their decision-making and risk-taking in business. Like every entrepreneur assumes the risk of business. That's really what the definition of entrepreneurship is. Similarly, lacking a sense of belonging or self-esteem can lead to isolation and hinder networking or confident decision making. So I always like to give an action plan in the Breaking Boundaries podcast. So an action plan to fulfilling each level of needs. How do we fulfill these needs and strike a balance? So let's break it down. Starting with physiological needs. Ensuring you're well-fed and rested might sound really basic, but it's foundational, my friends. It is definitely foundational. And that's what we do in integrative health is we start at the base. We start at the foundation. You know, going back to my time in construction, you can't put a building up if you don't have a solid foundation to start building on. And the same is for life and for business. So foundational needs are definitely where we need to start. And remember to prioritize regular healthy meals. And you can learn about this because we covered it in the diet module of the diet episode of the Breaking Boundaries podcast. That was episode number 12 at the beginning of the DESTRESS Protocol. But not just healthy, clean meals, but also clean water as well, and regular exercise, which we covered in episode 14, stress reduction, which we covered in episode 16, getting rid of those toxins, that was episode 18, and of course, quality sleep, we touched upon that on episode 20. And even though I gave you little tidbits here going through the De-Stress Protocol, there is so much more to unpack in each one of those categories, and that's what I do with my private wellness practice clients. Is we go through and we focus on what they need work on the most, and those are the categories that we focus on the most. But of course, we're making consistent lifestyle adjustments throughout the entire De-Stress Protocol categories. So moving up to safety needs, living in a safe environment, being in a safe relationship, and having a financial safety net is definitely essential in your hierarchy of needs. Setting up an emergency fund and proper insurance coverage for your business and legal protection so you're covering your assets can provide that stability entrepreneurs need to confidently navigate the uncertainties of business. Next up, love and belonging, one of my favorite topics. Cultivating strong personal relationships and a support system can combat the isolation that many entrepreneurs feel, especially since a lot of the industry shifted to online and entrepreneurs working from home or from anywhere with an internet connection. They really lost that social connection in a corporate environment. A mutual presence and being reciprocal with your spouse or your partner is also important for this psychological need. And then, of course, attending networking events for your business, joining industry groups, and maintaining connections with friends and family is a solid action plan. So next up, building self-esteem and confidence is crucial for the psyche. I want you to celebrate your wins, no matter how small they are. And don't be afraid to seek mentorship or health coaching or even professional development opportunities to find fulfillment of these needs. And then finally at the top, self-actualization or self-realization. This is the pinnacle of the pyramid in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Pursue your passions, my friend. Set meaningful goals and continue learning, growing, and expanding. Investing in your personal health and business transformation can have a profound impact on your entrepreneurial success. So as we wrap things up here, there you have it, a closer look at how Maslow's hierarchy of needs plays a pivotal role in achieving emotional balance and overall well-being as entrepreneurs. Remember that neglecting any level of these needs can create boundaries that affect not only our health, but also our business. And by proactively fulfilling each need, we equip ourselves with the resilience and mindset needed for entrepreneurial success. And I'm just, you can use this checklist. You can use this hierarchy of needs that I'm holding up here on video as a checklist to make sure that you have everything you need in place and that there's nothing missing. Sometimes we think to ourselves like, I just don't feel right, or there's something missing in my life. And you can utilize this hierarchy of needs that's been a great tool in psychology since the 1950s, 1960s. So very, very important. I'm grateful for you tuning in to the Breaking Boundaries podcast for entrepreneurs. Please share this episode. And as you're downloading the worksheet from today's show, please leave a review on your favorite podcast platform so we can help more people. And until next time, I want you to know that I am 100% committed to your well-being and your success so that you can take care of business. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Before we say goodbye, you may not have realized it, but you can get free daily access to our thriving Love Energy Wellness community and support group where you'll join health-conscious entrepreneurs just like you. I know you're concerned about your health, energy, and performance. That's why I personally answer your questions daily, invite you to our weekly live calls, and share pro-wellness tips for energy and performance and exclusive offers just for our community members. This is also your support hub when we gather every 90 days for a total body and mind reset, also known as the world-renowned Dr. Cabral Functional Medicine Detox Protocol. You're going to love the way you feel every time. So if you're the kind of entrepreneur that values your health as your greatest asset, naturally you'll want to join and invite your friends, your family, and your colleagues to our community where you'll feel loved, supported, seen, and heard. Visit loveenergywellness.com to join the community, or the link is also right here in today's show notes. I'll see you soon.